Good afternoon, everyone. Miranda Pitrone back here with you to do another painting video. I hope you're super excited today because I am. I have this lovely little stone from Capcouriers, and they actually have a bunch of different stones, and they even have small Santorini type stones now as well. So the ones I'm using today though are the speckled ones that they have. And most of them are really round like this, and I absolutely love them because it gives your stone a little bit of character on the part that is not painted as well. So I'm going to do kind of a little berry mandala today, going to head towards February with the Valentine's colors. And Decoart just has some awesome colors, so we're going to go with some delicious extreme sheens and some of the generalized pink ones, but still are fun. And I even have a couple multi-surface ones thrown into the mix. So I think I'm gonna go with dotting tools today because I have a new tool to show you that's uber exciting. Alrighty, so stick it out in the video just a little bit longer because it's actually, the tool is going to be shown fairly quickly. Because it is a rival to my etcher. My lovely etcher. I might have to say goodbye. No, probably I won't. But my etcher is a dotting tool, in case you're not familiar, that I broke the end off of, and I use it like a multi-tool. I scratch into it, I trace with it, I can do tiny dots with it, and this tool does the same things. But special shout out to Angie T for showing that to me, this new tool. And post some links for her for you guys to check out her awesome dot art as well. She's fantastic. She's such a sweetheart, and she's always willing to help out. She has a couple Facebook groups online. She's just a wonderful person. So without further ado, I am going to start off with the largest dotting tool that I have, the 3mm, and I'm going to use some titanium white here for our center dot. Now I've just painted a matte black circle on here just to kind of give it some continuity of color and a place to kind of space my design in, because I kind of like having some of the actual natural stone show right through. And I'm just eyeballing the center, but you can always draw yours with a compass and find your center, measure your stone. But every stone's different, so these stones are about 2.5 inches in size. So that's about the size I'm working with. And here is the new tool. See, already I told you quick it was going to be. So this is actually dual-ended. This is one end, super sharp like my etcher, actually even smaller point than the etcher. And then it has a gold end that does larger dots a little bit. And it also will do swipes, people. Skinny swipes, gonna be super fun. So today I'm just gonna do dots though, so I'm gonna steal a little bit from my white that I already put down while it's wet, and look at these teeny tiny dots. So because it is so small, it obviously doesn't hold a lot of paint, so you're gonna have to re-dip it if you want the same size dots each time. But man, if you are looking for tiny dots, this thing is awesome. Teeny, teeny, tiny. I mean, like I said, look at my fingernail. And these dots are super small. That's my pinky nail. Alright, now I'm going to show you the other end with some vanilla shake. These Decoart paints are fantastic too. I'm going to do kind of a Valentine's color stone here, seeing as it's coming up. But see, it's just a hair larger. And I'm using the vanilla shake, which is a multi-surface paint, so sometimes they're a little bit thicker, but you can always thin it down with a little bit of flow medium. Okay, next up is a little bit of cotton candy on one of the smaller end dotting tools. And if you guys are new to my channel, just so you know, if you're looking for any of the things in the video that I've used, I post links to them all in my video description. So they're from various places like my Etsy, my website, and Amazon, and then also sometimes other company sites. But one of the good things now with my website up and going is that's like a one-stop shop. You can go there to check out my art. You can link to my videos. You can link to my Etsy shop. And I also have a little blog going on there. So it's a bit of a variety of things that I enjoy doing. All right, so that was cotton candy. Alrighty, next up is a little bit of royal fuchsia. We'll start stepping up the paint colors here a bit. And I'm just using the 1mm small dotting tool of the set. A long time ago when I first started selling on Etsy, I believe, I marketed a lot of these little stones and I called them pocket pointillism. But I think at that time a lot of people didn't know what pointillism was, and I don't know, they weren't selling very well. So I guess they weren't being found in the search much. So we're gonna try redoing this all again and putting them on my website and see how we go now that people are really understanding dot art and its origins from Aboriginal and the pointillism aspect with the tiny dots. Alright, so that's royal fuchsia. Alright, let's go back to our itty bitty daughter. I don't know what to even call this one. I don't want to give it my etcher name. I'm going to take that white and in between our pinks here and above that cotton candy, in between our fuchsia and above our cotton candy, we're just gonna fit 2 dots in here, tiny. Just super for the tiny detail work. Okay, next up is that small tool, and we're going to go with some pink tourmaline. And this one is part of the Extreme Sheen collection, so just be careful with it being just a little bit thicker. You get a little bit of a string of paint here that you just have to make sure it drops down off your tool before you pull your tool away, because otherwise it'll just give you a big flap over of paint on the piece you're working on, which is kind of a bummer to have to deal with, which you don't, it's not impossible, but if you don't have to, then it's a little bit better. So if you guys follow my videos, I'm just looking to hear your opinion on this camera angle. I know you guys are used to seeing it from above a little bit more, so I'm testing out this new angle, but I know you can see most of it, but I just feel like the head-on is a little bit better in my opinion. So I am looking to hear what you guys have to say about that. Do you prefer it from above, or is from the side good? I had the magnet under it so it was tilted a little so you can see, And I'd be happy to show you from above as well after, but I'm testing out new camera angles just to see if it facilitates the painting process a little bit more for you guys. And I think this way definitely shows, see that the strand, there are some angles where then you can really see more of what I'm saying, as opposed to from above you wouldn't be able to see the strand obviously because it drops straight down after I let it go, but on this one you can see. And then this way too, this view, you can kind of see the paints I'm using. Like I said, I'm just kind of messing around to see how to make things a little more streamlined for people, especially once I put this into the sped up version to go on my new fast version channel. Alrighty, so in between those pink tourmalines, I think I am actually going to grab some of, I'm just debating fuchsia or vanilla. I think I'm gonna go, nope, I'm gonna skip all that together and go back to the cotton candy. Tiny, tiny dots in here in between the pink tourmaline that we just put down. These actually might be too tiny. I could have fit 3 in there, I think. I just put a little more on to get these bigger dots. I kind of have it on an angle so more paint is coming off the tool. But see, it's pretty versatile. See, these extreme sheens too are so thick. That big juicy dot right there, it's not even moving. I mean, they're still thin enough to do dots, but just on the thicker side overall. It's fun too to see all the speckly mica in it. Alright, so that cotton candy in between. Alright, so now I'm gonna grab some berry from the Dazzling Metallics. And let's see. Alrighty, so we're gonna grab some of the Dazzling Berry here. And it's just a shade darker than the pink tourmaline. And I want my dot a little bit larger than the 3mm stylus allows for, so I am just paint pushing it around into a circle. Alright, so now it's time for a little bit of rose gold, I think. I'm going to put that on top. Well, maybe that's too big because it's going to be the same size. I'm going to go with the yellow dot. Okay, now I'm gonna do around with the cotton candy. Okay, I'm gonna go with a round of fuchsia next. white. So you can see I have just a little bit more space of the background to cover up. And I don't want to cover up too much of this nice stone, so I'm just going to barely go out to the edges here of the background so we can still see some of that natural stone behind it. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the titanium white. And I'm not going to be able to go all the way around these elements, so I'm just going to stop where they connect. This one spot just doesn't want to dock. There we go. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna grab some of the berry now, and we'll put a largish dot in there just to cover the rest of our background, and then we'll see where we stand with that. And I think too it's a good contrast when you had the white first. I try to alternate so that the colors don't kind of fade away into one another. And because this is a natural stone, you have the challenge of working with the shape of the natural stone. So this one I'm just going to be a little picky. It doesn't want to go into that pit with the dotting tool, so I'm just going to take a brush and just kind of shape that into a dot so you can see how to fill in spots. But also, if you seal your stone first, you'll have less of a surface problem to navigate. If there are any little pits or anything like that, it'll fill in. So, and there you have a fun berry mandala. So now too, you could wait and do top dots or add a little bit more around the edge. It just depends on what your size item or what you want to do with it. But that's a good start for beginners or even people who just want to do a fun little small quick mandala. Then you can do this fun berry stone. Alright, so everything I used in the video will be in the description, and please feel free to say hi if you guys have any questions or anything like that. Hop in the comments, say hi, drop where you're from, ideas for other videos, just comments in general, say hi, and help me keep these videos going. That is part of the algorithm, is if people comment and show activity in your videos. So if you want more of these, not only click subscribe, but say hi and let me know what you're thinking about the videos. Alright, I hope you all have an awesome day, and this was super fun. Good Valentine's Day colors. And as always, happy painting. Have a great day.